Hello and welcome or welcome back to today's video, and the channel, I guess. Today is a haul, and for someone who is on a low buy, bearing in mind there is a few months here, I have purchased quite a few colouring books just lately for some reason. I just feel like a few of my favourites have released. And a couple of new, and just had to have them. I'm glad to be excited about books again, to be honest, so I'm happy to have added them to my shelves. They're all purchases that I feel quite content with, so I know I've made a good choice. I've got a very small amount of supplies to go with that. And then for the end, I do have some knitting items for those who want to stay with me for that portion. So we're going to turn our... We're quite dark, aren't we? There we go. Let's get that right. Yep. It's like a sunny day, so it starts to cast weird shadows, makes life very difficult. So I have been adding little elements and pieces to my pages, and my husband had stolen my HB pencil to he's working on brick cladding our windows. He nicked it, he used it, he messed it up, so he bought me a replacement pack of like God knows how many pencils to make up for the one that I needed. I think this is like a... don't know how many you get in here, but there's a few. 2, 4, 6, 7, about 8, I think, maybe 9. I've got one in my desk and one downstairs, and you do get a couple of bits with it, but that is what those are for. I did finally succumb to this colouring craze. I've just been quite curious. This is a super popular colouring pencil sharpener in the colouring community. Everybody's always mentioning it, so I did get myself a Dahle 133. It has its little desk mount, and I haven't used it yet. I think I'm going to mount it on my desk up here, because I don't have my electric pencil sharpener up here, and I believe this will do slightly bigger, so like my square pencils. So I've got that, excited to see if that lives up to the fame. I did do a repurchase of my favourite white gel pens. I really do enjoy the Uniball Signo white, and I've been using them for the last few years. I've never found anything I like better, and they really do it for me. It's what does it for me. Been a white gel pen in a Uniball Signo apparently. So I did get this 6-pack because it worked out cheaper than some of the 1 and 3 packs per pen, so that will keep me going for some time, because although I love it, I don't go through quite that much. And then interestingly, I also saw these. Now, anyone that's watched my channel for a while understands my obsession with gel crayons. And as far as I'm aware, these are rather a similar idea. And so I saw this Shuttle Art Tempera paint stick set. You get 20 colours, and they're pastel colours, which I thought would make the most beautiful backgrounds. And essentially they do work like, just, you know, like I said, similar to a gel crayon. They should roll up and back down. I should be able to put them onto my kitchen board like I do with my crayons, and use a little brush to spread them out. I have not tried these yet, but as always, the moment I do, you guys will be the first to know my opinions. Is this, do you fancy like an unboxing and swatching and trying? Let me know. If so, I can do that. I was quite interested by the fact that they're almost like a couple of kind of pale skin tone kind of colours in the back, which will make, I think, a little bit of a different sort of background scheme. So like orange and beige might be really fun. for like a sunlit background. So I did pick up those, and to be honest, that is all the directly related colouring supplies that I grabbed. Mainly things are just a restock nowadays. So my rather interesting colouring book pile. First and foremost, I love Sarah Richter's work, and she has come out with this beauty. So she contacted me well, it was a few weeks ago now, to ask if, you know, I wanted to receive her book to review. And of course, like, absolutely. There is a flip through and review of this on the channel. I'll link it in the box below for you guys. They're always really beautiful, coil bound, top loaded cardstock books, and this one is just such a whimsical version. It really is. And so you can see this properly on the channel. Definitely a fun, beautiful book, and really pleased to have that as always. Thank you so much, Sarah. Always appreciate these, and she's such a lovely lady. And of course, we do like to support our artists. So I have the 4th book or postcard book in her collection now to add to mine. I have been seeing these everywhere, and it's hard to resist. I did recently pick up the Boule de Paille by Diane Dufour, and of course, I mean, you start seeing them everywhere and they look so cute. I am neither a Disney nor a mermaid fan, and yet I just was really intrigued to get these. I like the size, I like the really nice quality paper, and the kind of whimsical illustrations. I don't know. This is the one that maybe is in, you know, maybe I wouldn't colour all of these, but to be honest, I look at these and it does for the first time actually make me want to have a go. So there is that one. And I did grab, so that is Sirenes de Monde. I'm not how sure how you say it. These are, and this one is a petite poupée, and I believe that means little princesses, but I'm not sure. And again, like I said, not really a Disney fan, but I mean, let's be honest, these are too cute to pass up. The whole like child Disney characters is just a very, very fun. I just love these. You've got the Princess and the Frog, Snow White, the 7 Dwarves, that will be Rapunzel, same again, Tinkerbell, Pocahontas, that would be Mulan and Mushu, Monsters Inc. Is that Lilo and no, not sure about that one. That's one of the more modern ones. I don't know those. Is it Moana? It's gotta be Moana, isn't it? That would be Brave. There's Lilo and Stitch, Mowgli, Aladdin. It's just very, very fun, and I saw a few done and just could not resist, to be honest. I like that it's not the big 12 by 12, that they're a bit smaller, so I did also add those 2 books to my ever-growing collection. And then this, absolutely love this, adore, to be honest. Wow, that we've made that way too bright. Adore this. This is Lydia Fenwick's Oceans to Stars. I do believe she has previously released this as Sky and Sea, maybe something along those lines. So, but it's the same book, I believe. So obviously, if you already own one, you don't need the other. And these are just stunning. I just really like these. My favourite part of this book, to be honest, my favourite is the portraits. Absolutely love these. Quite excited. Have a page marked already, for something, and this one is in my colouring plan, so hopefully I'll get something beautiful done in this. Definitely excited for that. I did, because we all know about my obsession now with R J Hampson, buy one of I bought his hide and seek, and I bought the new Lost in Time, because I love me a Mr. Fogarty book. I think it's close to my Matchstick Mouse obsession at this point. I really like the hardback versions of these. They're still Amazon print, you pay a little bit more, but I just think they're gonna keep and be just so much more timeless in this format. So yeah, I mean, I just love some of these pages. He does name his illustrations, and I think for me it was between hide and seek and Lost and Found that I wanted to buy last time. And of course, if you've seen my previous haul, I did purchase Lost and Found, so I now also have Hide and Seek. Done about 2 of his pages on about 8 of his books, but that's the way. And then of course I have the new Lost and Found, which is all Mr. Fogarty. Love these. Absolutely love. Bought this book blind, didn't even check a flip through, just purchased and grabbed. Love some of these. They really remind me of the Reptiloids book. Love colouring some reptiles for some reason, apparently. I think it's because you get to do the unusual skin colours like greens and purples and browns. So, well, brown's not that unusual, but probably for me, because a lot of my skins are pale, because I'm quite scared of skin, whereas with these kind of things you can play and not have to get a skin tone just correct with undertone and all that. I know, I don't really know what happened here. I got a Kameliya Angelkova 50 woodland miniatures. I see this all over the shop and I don't know, they're really inexpensive. It's Amazon print paper and I just purchased it. We'll see. I really would love if Kameliya came out with pocket-sized books the way that Joshua Dunbar does. That she would be absolutely perfect for me then. Just to have these whimsical, quick, easy colourings in the small pocket size would be amazing. So we'll see. I purchased it to have a go on with playing with some ideas. So there is that. I did go on Amazon Japan and I picked up these 2. I'd seen this one and really wanted it, and it was in my wish list, and then I saw this one pop up and that was it. I was done. This is Mona and it's something about Squirrel Town. Oh, there we go. I did write it in. Friendly Squirrels Antique Town by Mona, and these are just beautiful. Just look at those. Nice paper, and to make it worthwhile getting something from Amazon Japan for me, I need to get a book or 2 because I do pay delivery. So I got that one, and then I got this one, which is Seasonal Wreaths of Plants and Friends. Who is this one by? No, I don't think I know who the illustrator for this one is. Oh, that's so frustrating. I will have known it. I'll have to look it up. I will have to look it up, but I just really love this very Joanna Basford wreath kind of page, but in just all these different, slightly more realistic than hers, beautiful little wreaths. I just Really like this. Love to colour me a wreath for some reason. They're some of my favourite of her pages when they're like a circle of flowers. Same for the Rita Berman. Love doing those kind of pages. So when I started seeing this everywhere, I just really wanted it. So this one gave me an excuse, to be honest, to buy this one. And not sad about those. Happy to have those in my collection. Beautiful books. This is a case of FOMO, I'm not gonna lie. Emelie lidehall oberg's illustrations, usually just, they're not for me. I've had her book in the past and decluttered it, passed it on. Not this one, the other one I believe. But obviously she's reprinted this, which is like a bit of a adult colouring community legend. It's like a Clara Malkova book. In this beautiful new format. It's a hardback. It's got this ridiculously good, really thick paper to it that everyone's raving about, and the illustrations are different for me, a little bit difficult. I'm really still not sure, and I've bought and owned the book, but I've seen some beautiful things in this, and I mean, I didn't buy Hannah Calls On for the first couple of years of colouring because I kept seeing her artwork and just thinking, that does nothing for me. I can't picture that. The lines aren't my kind of thing. The faces aren't my kind of thing. And she's one of my absolute must-buy favourites now. And I just know this is going to be such a big deal, this book. And that when it disappears is probably the point where I'll be ready as a colourist and want it. So, you know what? I bought it. I'm all right with my decision. I might not touch it. I might not touch it for a while, but I'm still pleased that I got hold of it while it was a sensible price. I managed to get it off Amazon, so there wasn't even like, you know, delivery issues or anything like that. I just have added this to add to my collection so I don't have to worry about it. And I know that's a weird decision, but I know a lot of you understand and have probably done the exact same thing with a book or two in your collection. Tell me if I'm wrong. You put which book or books in your collection was this for you? You guys know what I mean. You know where I'm coming from. For Valentine's Day, my husband kindly bought me the Annee Day series. I am a massive Morgan O'Brien matchstick mouse fan, and I say that as is because I don't really colour or enjoy his other series. I like his matchstick mouse books, and so, you know, I'd never really invested, spent any effort looking at the Annee Days. They tended to be a little bit more expensive, so I just didn't bother. And let's be honest, I have so many of the matchstick mouse. There's enough to keep me going for quite some time, and he is still bringing them out. But then my husband bought me this set, and now I absolutely love them. I believe this is all three of hers. I have a Winter's Tale, Soft Living and Autumn Vibes, and I do have a full flip through up on the channel of these. I'll link it down below for you guys. I did it as one video, just flipping the three so you can see them, decide if you like them. And to be honest, the more I look at these, the more I am really glad to have added them. I'm going to pop them on my shelves and we will see when I fancy and get to. But yeah, I'm not sad. I'm not sad. She is gorgeous. Matchstick Mouse does make an appearance a couple of times, so you know, it's always good. I love her little, that she has the same little friends as Matchstick Mouse. You'll see there's a little puppy and there's a hedgehog for her. So yeah, it's super cute, and I do like that she's still this contained small design, because, you know, as much as I love to colour, I am probably my happiest when I'm sat with some pens and some pencils and a colouring book. I don't quite have, I mean, essentially the time to just pump out pages and pages and pages of the most beautiful detailed work that I'd like to spend time on. So to actually feel like I'm managing to enjoy my hobby and actually, you know, produce things, which is nice in a hobby, pictures like this, they just help. They help my mind feel like it's made progress and accomplished something. So yeah, I haven't touched them yet, but I'm really pleased to have those. I also added, because I kept seeing this one everywhere as well, it's nice paper. I really do try and avoid the Amazon print nowadays unless it is one of my must buys. This is a Reyhan uydaci and it's Wald nature, and I did manage to get this on Amazon UK, which I was quite pleased about, and I kept seeing it, and they do disappear, these books. So when it's something that you just really want nowadays, you know, I've got to really want it. I sit and stew on them for a while. I don't make impulse purchases anymore. But then once I've really decided, like, you know, I've seen so much work, they're just beautiful. It's just content that really appeals to me, and pages I'm definitely going to work on. I press that button and it gets added to my overstocked shelves, and I do really like this. It's got quite a smooth paper, so I'll be interested to see how that goes down, and technically it is single-sided, but there's some beautiful, very simple yet what will be striking illustrations in this that I just really did decide I super wanted it, and I added that. And then, not colouring related at all, but I know you guys like to share things. I am an extreme dot to dot enthusiast, bit of a super fan, and I'd had my eye on this book for quite some time, but it's hard to get hold of, the Extreme Dot to Dot Day of the Dead, and I managed to get this one second hand, and as you'll see, like, you know, it was sold second hand, very good, so there's actually no, you know, tiny bit of use to it, and it's in pencil, so, you know, this'll rub out, that is all there is. It's one page and one tiny section, and all the rest is just brand new book. So I was quite happy to grab that one, and it was only a couple of pounds. And then I did this crazy thing, and to be honest, if I'd have known how big this was when I purchased it, I don't think I would have done. I forget how big the Thomas Pavitt books really are. This is the 1000 dot to dot book Animals, which, you know, who's like not gonna want one of those, and it is massive, but again, it was a really good price. This one is unused, so this one is actually, you know, new. That's the that might actually be, I can't tell, was that, I'm pretty sure that is a sample page. I can only assume. Maybe, I mean, I'm assuming so. It looks very well done if it's not, but all the others are blank, and yeah, it's just so big, so big. What definitely didn't read the dimensions on there. That is not going to fit on my shelf, so I have those two, and super happy about that. I just find them really relaxing to engage my brain in things like that sometimes. Right, and then going off topic here now a little bit, this time round, Ruby Charms has not done her colouring planner, so after when did I did a colouring planner for the first time last year, and I did really enjoy it. I just love it. My brain does like things like that, It likes keeping track, it likes feeling accomplished and, you know, gaining achievement points. So I created one for myself this time. I've just added tabs for the months, for my plans, for the colouring checklist challenge. I've got some stats in the beginning. I've got the whips that I started the year with, and then I did get the Sarah Renee Clark digital calendar pages, cut those out, and I've got those in the back as we go along. I use those for my video filming dates. I've got, you know, complete control, and I am actually really enjoying having created my own. I'm pretty sure this book is going to be thick enough to do 2025 and 2026. I don't see why not. We'll see how much. I've used very little up to the end of March, so I don't think it should be a problem. And I've just got like completed pages, haul items, completed knitting projects. It'll have completed diamond paint projects, complete games. I've got my buddy colours, I've got my stats once I've finished, and then of course I added my colouring plans into it. It's got my colouring checklist challenge because I can just add whatever I want. But then I did dig out a few of my old stickers and I started to like really enjoy just, you know, building into my pages just a little bit of fun and whimsy, and from there there's a reason for this, you know, having a little play. And so from there a Temu haul was born, and I was clearly having a moment, and this happened, and I figured I'd share it with you guys. These were really inexpensive, just a bit of fun. So I got some green tabs for when I run out of the others, some little bubble stickers. I got some colouring, they're little dots, so that like I can tick off my colouring checklist challenge and things like that. I thought that would be fun, but they're all in like really nice, pretty, like a matte dot. They're just really hard to describe. They're not shiny, but they're stickers. Just super cool. Got those. I got a little pack of, as you can tell, I've saved these all to open with you guys. A little pack of butterflies. These are butterflies and flowers, apparently. These are a shiny plastic, but the actual design is a little bit matte, and it's printed on a plastic, not a paper. Just thought those were super pretty. So there's a few different versions in here, like how, oh yikes, how beautiful is that? And all I had was like a couple of sort of almost cartoonish stickers, so I just wanted a few things that were maybe a little bit more pretty, I guess. I bought this little pack that was supposed to be all like divas. Now I didn't realise how small these were going to be, but in hindsight I'm quite happy because that size will actually fit into my journal. But just like, look at these are gorgeous. So I did get like an absolute wad of different just ladies in dresses. I thought that was cute. There's no theme or plan to the things I purchased. I just really was like popping random things in my basket. Then I got this little set of you know, kind of like post-it reminders, but they're supposed to be fun for your journal. So remember, storms don't last forever. It's okay to make mistakes. These are like more inspirational journal kind of things. Remember, your feelings are valid. You are good enough even when you don't feel like you are. Keep going, keep growing. You know, like just very inspirational. Your best is enough. You don't need anyone else's approval. That's a very good one for us YouTubers. You are not their opinion of you. And sometimes these things are just fun and nice to go in a journal. And then, oh yeah, I really did buy a little wad of these. I got these really beautiful, like black and white flowers. Again, they're printed on the acetate. Just super simple. They are shiny, but I figure they still look nice in my journal. Added to that, oh my god, I don't even remember what I got. This is working out very interesting. Oops. We have more. This is a little bit more of a gothic collection. So we have these beautiful butterflies. We've got the black roses, basically. I think it's pretty much a black rose theme. Again, it's on the plastic background, but the print itself is a little bit matte. I just thought these were super pretty, but like the old-fashioned sewing machine, you know, like me a Halloween page. I figured that these stickers also kind of can be quite beautiful added, you know, to colouring pages when you just want that specific little element to sit on the side of a wreath. It's perfect to have like a little random amount of a collection. And then just because I bought these random little cutie pies as well, I just thought these little cats were too cute to pass up. Again, they're just a random bunch of assorted cat stickers. These are the shiny version, like so cute, why not? I did get 3 packs of these. They're just little paw prints because I'm a dog lover. I love me some puppies. And these are essentially to work the same as these, to like just mark off completion of things in little boxes. So I did get those. I found this, sorry guys, get rid of that first. Found this quite intriguing. It's is it PET tape or something like that? Like a, I'm not going to be able to get into that, am I, without destroying my, let's see. Wow, get in there. And this looked very intriguing, to say the least. Don't want to destroy anything. Okay. That's definitely going to peel that off there. So as far as I'm aware, the sticker itself pops off the tape. Again, it is a matte print, which is just beautiful. Oh, I did manage to get that off without ripping anything. And how different is this? So it's essentially just sections of a brick wall. But I just thought that on a colouring page is going to be just fantastic. And even maybe for my journal, just beautiful. So you do actually get like a decent little bit of tape there. And I thought, different, gonna try that. What else did we get? Like a raffle bag. Oh, this was just like just almost like window pieces, but they're just like very beautiful different little squares, to be honest. Like, just beautiful. These are matte. I really love it when things are matte. I don't prefer a glossy sticker, so that is nice. And then, oh yeah, wait for this. Wait for it. You know I had to. Come on. Yes, I did. I managed to find a roll. We've got, the sun has come out again. Bear with me. Got to adjust. Of bulldog stickers. How cute are those, guys? Just my lord. You guys know I have Frenchies, so yeah, look at the size of that roll as well. I think there's about 500 on there, so that'll keep you going. I've got this little, what is this? This little box here that says hug hug. Pretty sure it's stickers. Oh yeah, okay. Little stickers in a box. Oh, did I get them all? Oh, these are cute. Okay, they are what they say. They're little huggy stickers, little bears, little bear hugs. That's super cute. These are shiny. Love those. Okay, they're cute, they're small, they'll be fun. I'm nearly there, guys, nearly. This is turning into rather a sticker haul. Let's see, I got these blooming flowers. Okay. And the thing is that I've noticed, they sell pretty much the same of these on Amazon, but where they'll cost about £4 something on Amazon, still a Chinese seller, but they'll be about £4 something on Amazon. I have just chucked my sticker on the floor, hang on. Dropped some. Those exact same stickers on Temu will usually be under £1. Wow. Well, these are pretty. So these were all just pale flowers. They are super pretty. I do like those. They are pretty. Now they look like they're going to be matte. But I'm assuming that the edging to them will be shiny. I've absolutely trashed the manicure. I didn't leave it long enough to dry, and then I've been doing things and now it's just needs removing already. Don't think I can get it. No. I'll do that later. Not make you guys all wait. Oh, we're Frenchies again. Yeah, had to have a bigger size. We're a bit more of a psychedelic Frenchy version. These are matte, which I really like. Look at that. That's my Frenchie, and that's my other Frenchie. Love that. So just a very random selection of, I think you get about 50 little matte Frenchies going on. Yeah, that's my Frenchie as well, with the jewel. Love that. Love that. Can't go wrong. And then this one is, oh, what are you? This is so many stickers. You don't realise when you're purchasing just how many you're going to end up with. Like, oh my god. Oh, these are pretty. These are all pink. All pink. Little random. Just same again, just random pink items of things. Little perfume bottle. Oh, that mushroom spray. We've got the little box of chocolates. Love that. That is pretty. Just pink. So I did get some non-gothic. Then I got a roll of, I was wondering where this was. Sorry, I'll get that out. I wanted for my, let's explain it. For my journal, I've put little, oh, stop it, title pieces at the top of my pages, and I really wanted to have like a proper little but basically a sticker piece for it. I hate it when they do things like that. That's definitely going to ruin probably at least 3 stickers. Such a waste. Yeah, that one's definitely trash. And those 2, I only lost 3. So these beautiful border pieces to be able to put my little titles in. I think that's a fair wad, and that should last me a while as well. I got, wow, I must have bought a second little gothic set of ooh, these are more kind of just black roses and similar but not quite the same as the other black set, I believe. They're pretty. Love stuff like this. I think they might be the same pack. I might have seen the same thing twice, because that, I'm pretty sure yeah, that's the same pack as that other black set. I obviously liked it so much I didn't realise I'd seen it twice. And then yeah, this is the last thing that I bought. I saw this pack of kind of really slimline washi tape. Gonna need no idea where I've left my scalpel this time. Try not to chop your fingers off, people. But that made a lot of people very nervous then. That's one. And 2. Okay. Don't do that at home, people. You will end up chopping off your finger. I saw this really cute thin little set of washi, so I could border off sections of my page, a little bit vintage looking, and I thought that was quite pretty. The only thing I will say about Temu is you normally don't get very much of each set, but let's be honest, they are super cheap, so can't really complain. Like that very much. So that was my Temu sticker haul. I'm just going to pause you guys. I'm going to put all this away, and then I will show you the knitting items that I also got. Okay, so finally, for those of you still here and interested in this section, I have purchased a few bits and pieces for my knitting hobby as well. So I started with my a couple of videos ago explaining to you my nickel allergy. So I went on eBay and I managed to get a set of knitpro needles, interchangeable needles. You get quite a few in a set with some of the strings for a really good price, and these are the wooden ones, and they are the knitpro Symfonie. So I've got quite a lot of the sizes in those, and I am actually really enjoying those. They have solved a lot of the tingling numb sensation I was getting. They didn't, however, have any larger sizes, and I did have some chunky knits I needed to do, so I went and got separately some of the 10mm in the Symfonie. And I also wanted a 12mm set, and those I got in the trends, which are like an acrylic, and I really like these. I really like these as well, but I definitely, for the chunkier stuff, really like this smooth essentially plastic set. So I am really enjoying the Symfonie knitpro and the trends version, so might get some of the trends in a couple of other sizes just to try those out. Really like those. Don't actually know what the trends are made from. Nope, no idea. They definitely are a plastic of some kind. Love those. I'm working on this cable knit headband at the moment for my mum. This is a big step up from the knitting I've been doing, and I am really enjoying it, but it is a bit of a challenge, and it needed a cable needle. And I was using my needles and managing okay, but I was struggling not to slip a stitch. So for a couple of pounds on Amazon, I managed to pick up just a couple of sizes in cable needles, the 2.5 and the 4, and I have actually found those work really well. I'm glad I grabbed those. They were really inexpensive and they are helping. I grabbed this more for like use of every day. These are snag repair needles, like for your jumpers and stuff, so that when you pluck an item of clothing, you can thread that pluck back into your knitting. So I just grabbed those at the same time because I was very intrigued about that. I've had a couple of jumpers in the past where, you know, because I have dogs, you know, and I used to have cats, they do pluck your clothes, so that seemed like a really good idea. I did fall for the really cute stitch markers. Now these were only a couple of pounds on Amazon, and these are just so unbelievably cute. So they have a hedgehog, the owl, a fox, I believe, the squirrel guy here, and a mushroom. And I don't know, I just don't even need stitch markers for the patterns I'm doing at the moment, but they were too cute to resist. I added those to my basket, and I have a cute set of stitch markers. They're probably copies off someone, you know, because they were so inexpensive, and yet they're like quite a fun, unique design. You just wonder who maybe they've been ripped off of. They're like a decent little print as well, so they're cute. Love those. I did purchase this. As amazing as it is to learn things off YouTube nowadays, like I have taught myself to knit, to purl, to yarn over, to cast on and off, to follow a pattern, an 8-row repeat pattern that includes cable knitting, from videos, which I've never managed to learn knitting before because apparently I am a visual learner, but this just looked really fun. This is a set of knitting stitches. I just thought that would be maybe just a really useful resource to have. It seemed just one of those things where, you know, I knit a lot of scarves at the minute, so all I really need is the stitch, and then I just, you know, can create the different scarf patterns instead of just plain all the time, and you get the visual look of the stitch, so you know what you're looking at and you can pick, like, this is just beautiful. And then of course it explains on the back how to do said stitches, which I just really like that. And now I am learning different stitches and learning to read patterns and therefore be able to read these cards. I'm definitely realising more and more that this is going to be a fun, useful resource, and I'm glad I got those, to be honest. I think that's really fun. So that is Claire Crompton's Knitting Stitches. Learn to knit texture in 52 cards. And I'm not actually sure how many different stitches you get for that, but it must be about 50, I would imagine, if that's how many cards there are. So I figured that was plenty of different patterns for me, and I just really liked that because you don't have to have a big bulky book. You can drop that card in your bag and be gone. So seemed like that would work perfectly for me. Right, last thing I promise. I bought yarn. So if any of you guys have been watching me, if you've watched my studio tour and been listening to my ramblings, you know I've got quite a bit of yarn. I'm a newish knitter, so I don't want to pile up yarn, and I've been working on using it up. But I did have a trip out to Boys with my husband. He was looking for some, he paints miniatures, and he was looking for something particular, and they do sell yarn there. So I'm afraid I did fall victim to the yarn. I did, and they're beautiful. So I got 2 of the James C. Brett Emotions in DK. This colour is EM10 Interest, and just look at that colourway. That thing is fab. This is 150 gram. So I got 2 of those. I think that will make just a beautiful, love me some variegated yarn. Love it, love it. And I've had this one before. I have it in my stash and I really like them. But I have them in this colour, and I had 2 balls of this. So I've bought 2 more because it's kind of one of those like staple colours. This is a cream, 3982. This is the Stylecraft Softy Chunky, 100 gram. This one is acrylic and wool. That last one was premium acrylic. These are so beautifully soft. So I did get 2 more of those. And then I did purchase the blue. So I've got like a dusky purple in this, and then I saw this like just this beautiful blue. The minute I touch yarn, it has to come home with me when it feels beautiful. It's just acrylic. These are all very affordable yarns from you know, an affordable place. So again, just acrylic and wool, and I got 3 balls of that and 2 of the cream. So yeah, so much. I've used up 3 full balls on my orange cream. I did use 2 large skeins of the duck egg blue. I'm working on 1 skein of the grey. So all I've really done is just replaced everything that I spent all that time using. But I love the ones I got. So at least everything I've got I'm really happy with. I'm not sat there looking at it thinking, oh, what am I going to do with you? And then I saw this one, James C. Brett's 100 gram, and it just, I think it's called Double Knitting. Seems to be the brand. Apparently that's it. So yeah, this is the colour SHO3. They're not very inventive with their colour ways, but this one is like a beautiful, like a turquoise to lavender. Really pretty. Hope you can actually see it. It's a very, very fluffy yarn. This one is again acrylic and wool, and I think that will make just a really beautiful project. But I was a bit nervous of what I would do with it, so I just bought the 2. Just bought the 2 for now. So again, super happy with what I got though. Super pleased. That is everything, guys. That's everything I bought the last few months. So yeah, my obviously really enjoying my hobbies again is the problem, but at least I haven't gone too crazy in any one particular thing. You know, I bought myself a couple of different colours of yarn. I do think my book buying was a bit excessive the last couple of months, but like I said, there seemed to be a few that I just really wanted. Very happy with my purchases so far though, and just need to make sure I continue to use up my yarn. I will add the new figures to my stash and hopefully not be having any more trips out to the boys anytime soon, and keep using up what I have. I think my problem is I just like to have lots of options whenever I'm going to make something. A little bit. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy. If you have questions about anything, as always, pop them in the comments down below. Always happy to help if I can, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for